meeting is being recorded.
What's going on, Kevin? What's going on? How are you doing today?
Man, I'm fantastic, bro. I ain't got no complaints, man. How about you?
I'm feeling good, man. Energy high, focus high, intention high. I'm just ready, man. I'm just ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So for y'all don't know who this is my boy Kevin Barnes. The top guy in how to make money online. We all do e-commerce together and all of that. So we have like couple business venture that we do together. So I think he will drop a lot of value and a lot of game in today's video. So you may want to stay tuned. All right.
For sure.
All right, Kev, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Let us know what's going on.
Um, Basically, long story short, I'm gonna just, like a brief summary. Nothing special about me. I've been, I've worked several jobs, hated every single one. Just to keep it real, I hated every single job. I got to a point where I felt like I was just unemployable. Like it wasn't possible for me to stay at a 9 to 5 job because of what I knew. And it's just like, I've tried a lot of things that didn't work, but I've also tried things that did work. And, now I'm just in a position now where, I'm scaling my business, learning, growing, investing, most importantly, getting around the right people. I fired all my friends that wasn't about nothing. And, now I'm just on the path, just taking my business to the next level, man.
Man, I love that. Brilliant, brilliant. There's certain key points I want to touch on. You said you realized the 9 to 5 was not yours.
Hmm.
Why did you come to that conclusion? Is it something that happened? What's going on?
It's just like, man, when you like, I remember working a specific day in the rain. And, when I was working at Amazon, and I remember looking at how hard it was raining. And I just sat there for a minute. And all I could think is, this is made for someone. Someone is created to get out here in the rain and deliver packages. Kevin Barnes is not meant for that. I'm just not meant for that. I am meant to
I knew.
give value. I'm meant to educate. I'm meant to help, and there's a lot of you watching right now that are meant for more than what you're doing right now. But I think we get scared and we settle. And me, I just got tired of settling. And, now I'm just on the path to keep going, bro, and take it as far as I can take it.
No, I love it, man. I love it. I can feel the passion behind what you're saying, and I know you take this really seriously.
Yes,
You
sir.
say you've been into a couple business venture. Was it like a lot of failure at first for you? And what clicked that you said, you know what, this is it? Like, take us a little bit through that little journey right there.
Um, I think for me, like the biggest thing and it's a mistake that I've always made is I've always tried to cut corners.
Mhm.
And, I was always looking for a shortcut. I didn't want to take the route that was needed to be taken. Like when it came to courses, the first thing I would tell myself is, oh, this is a scam. I can't learn nothing. And what I noticed is every time I didn't learn the right way to do something the first time, I spent more money. I spent more time. I lost more than I would have lost just learning how to do something the right way. There was a few conversations that we had and a few
Uh-huh.
things that you directed me to do. Had I not learned exactly what you said, I would still be out here trying to figure it out. So I think the biggest thing that I learned over the last couple of years is you don't know what you don't know.
Absolutely.
And you're not going to learn it just by trying to figure it out. You're going to have to find someone that's been there and done that. And that right now is how I live. Anything that I want to do, I find somebody that's doing it. For example, if my car breaks down right now, I'm not going to go outside and try to fix my car. I don't know what I'm
Absolutely.
doing. I'm going to
Absolutely.
find a mechanic, somebody that already knows how to do everything. And now I'm searching and finding and doing everything that I can to find people that have already been there and done that so I can just learn from them, man.
That's beautiful, man, because I have the same take on that. You got to find somebody who's doing what you want to do, or who's in the
Mhm.
same going the same direction, basically. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
understand
So,
there's a lot of fears, fear behind all of this. But at the end of the day, you said what you don't know, you don't know. Right?
mhm,
So we double in e-commerce for a minute, both of us. We go through hell, trial, tribulation. We got like I wouldn't wish this upon my enemy.
mhm,
The kind of stuff that we go through, right? So there's a lot of game that we want to drop in this video, just to help some of the viewers because we know these problems will come. If it's not today, it's tomorrow, right?
mhm.
And if you don't know about them, you don't know what to look for, right? So that's something we wanna touch on. What do you think about that?
Man, I mean, you know, that's the part about entrepreneurship and starting business that people don't like to really hear. Everybody wants to, you know, everybody wants that microwave success, right? You come in, you start something, and it takes off, right? That's why people don't do YouTube. That's why people don't invest. That's why people don't do the things that they need to do because everybody wants it to
Absolutely.
happen. Like how you post on Instagram, you get a like quick. Everybody wants to go and get likes quick. They want to go and get views quick. Nobody really wants to learn. Well, I don't want to say nobody, but I think that the key to success at anything, bro, is one, being around the right people,
Mhm.
two, making sure that, you, like I just said, invest to learn what you don't know. And then three, take massive action. Like me and you both, we take
Absolutely.
massive, sometimes too much action. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
agree. I
I mean,
agree.
man, bro, like there's sometimes when we should be relaxing and we're working.
Absolutely.
We're working. But it's like, it's only like that with me and you. And I can speak for you because I've been talking to you for a while now. But
Absolutely.
it's only like that because we know what we're capable of. You know,
A
there's so
hundred
many
percent.
people that still don't know what they're capable of. So, my journey in e-commerce was only what it was because I didn't trust me. I didn't
A
trust
hundred
me.
percent. A
I
hundred
put
percent.
all my trust in everything and everybody else, and that hurt me, man. It really hurt me.
No, I agree with you. I'm gonna piggyback off what you just said, right? It doesn't matter who you are around, the mentor, all of that, right? What matter is if they're giving you the game and you don't even trust yourself, you're defeating the purpose, right? So I think everybody that go through entrepreneurship, I think they face that when it comes to like confidence and believing in themselves. Like they can't believe they can do it. Why? Because they never see anybody around them do it.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, no, they're going to question themselves. Am I even good enough to do that? Or when they see some success, they divert from it because it's
Yeah.
it's this feeling of the unknown. Damn, am I making money? So instead of following the process, you go make it more difficult just to feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're doing something. No, if it working, keep working it until it stop
Mhm.
working. You know what I'm saying? And I think those are some of the mistakes that I make also. I found success real quick and then I kind of divert from what was making me winning and then end up have to come right back to the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop some of the mistakes that commerce
Mhm.
that we know a lot of people gonna probably face or
Yeah.
come across in the game. So if you want
Mhm.
to start maybe top three or top two, however you want to do
Okay.
it.
Um, Top three mistakes I made. One mistake, like I just said, I didn't trust myself. That's a huge mistake. One thing that
Huge
we
one.
all have to realize is we all have something to bring to the table when it comes to business, when it comes to making money, because we're all on our own creative individuals, but I didn't trust myself because I would see what somebody else would do and I would think my first thought was, man, I'll never be able to do that. So I would say that's the mistake I made, not trusting myself. Another mistake that I made is not really, being willing to invest into the right way to do things the first time. You
First
know,
time. Okay.
I would always, like you said, you start to get the momentum and then you back up because it's like, wait a minute, okay, this is working too good. Let me complicate it some kind of way. And
Exactly.
instead of going and finding someone that could show me, look, these are all the mistakes that I made, so you don't have to make those mistakes. I chose to go at it on my own and just keep beating my head against the ground. And I mean, when you do that, you only end up spending more money, you only end up taking more time, and you end up 9 times out of 10 quitting the original destination because you start to see other things that sound good or even sound easier.
Uh-huh.
So that was another mistake I made. One last mistake that I made that really, really messed me up in e-commerce is um, not thinking about my moves. Just literally being satisfied making a move and not making the right move. I would take steps forward that would take me 20 steps backwards instead of taking the right step at the right time to move me forward. I would always, my whole thing is I always just wanted to rush and get successful. So when you rush, you're desperate. When you're desperate, you do anything. And when you're in that place where you're doing anything, you can't get success from that. So, I mean, I've made a lot of mistakes, but those are probably my top three.
Oh, absolutely, man. Those are great mistakes, and all those mistakes you made, I made them too. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you my top three. Number one was when I find quick success instead of trusting what I was doing and what I believe in. Guess what I did? Find somebody on the internet and follow them and mess my entire stuff up. So I
Right.
was doing the right thing already, right? But as you refer to not trusting your own self, so you put it in others' hand and then they mess up the entire process, right? And the second one I would say was I was watching what everybody doing and have this shiny object syndrome and be like, all right, you selling skincare? I don't want to do supplements anymore because skincare is where that. And then trying to switch and then trying to switch, then realize you're just going in a circle, in a circle. You got to pick and stick to it and see it through. If you got
Mm-hmm.
to go on IG just to do business and get off, that's what it is. But if you keep going on other people's profile, watching other people, because some of the time they're lying, and then you trying to replicate a lie, and it's impossible. So now you start to question yourself, like, how is he doing it and I can't do it? So now you start losing trust in your own process, and that
Mm-hmm.
will bring you down to your downfall, right? And the other thing, um, I would mention this. There's so many. There's just so many.
Right.
But the other one that I would mention is you gotta know your products. And what I mean like that is what is prohibited on certain platform so you don't get hung up on it. For example, the certain type of skincare that I was marketing was prohibited in Shopify. So they end up closing my merchant account and all these people come into my website and I cannot buy, right? I didn't do the research. I didn't do the right details. I mean, I didn't know. I was new, right? So I learned through that process. But now going forward, I understand the entire game like that. So no, I'm not making those rookie mistakes ever again. If I'm making some type of mistakes, it's got to be on some high level. But these rookie mistakes, we're not making again. So I think
Right.
those were the top three for me, man. And Kev, how important you think it is when it comes to the mindset? Let's touch a little bit on that, bro. The
Right.
mindset.
Man, honestly, the mindset is, I would say, 90% of the success that you either achieve or that you don't achieve. And the reason is because, I mean, it's so crazy. Like, we're literally our own worst enemy. There can be times where you can be highly motivated to do something, and then something will happen and take your motivation away. That's when I realized, honestly, motivation is a feeling. So it's like, if motivation
Hmm.
is a feeling, do I really even need to be motivated in order to take an action? That's just what I'm
Absolutely.
telling myself. I don't need to be motivated. Nobody needs motivation, but we tell ourselves we need to be motivated. We're looking on the internet. We're trying to watch a video to hear someone else outside of our own body tell us what we need to do when we already know what to do. So mindset is everything. I mean, mindset is just like eating food for me. Just like I know I got to eat, I got to work on my mind every single day, because you can watch a Instagram post, see someone successful, and your mind can go to a place, well, look at them. You don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never get that. And now all you're thinking about is everything that you don't have. You know, you can go and be right in front of an opportunity to invest, to learn, and this can be your opportunity. But your mind is going to say, remember what happened last time you tried that? You tried
Uh-huh.
that and it didn't work last time. So why would you try again? And sometimes I have to look at myself in the mirror like, shut up. Shut up. Like, stop
Absolutely.
talking to yourself like this. Like, literally, you got to catch yourself. And when you think about it even deeper, it the way that we talk, the way that we act is based on the people that we spend the most time with.
Mm-hmm.
Our
Mm-hmm.
family, our
Absolutely.
friends,
Absolutely.
our co-workers. You know, the worst thing you can do is introduce a big idea to a small-minded person. So,
Absolutely. I
you
agree.
know, mindset is everything when it comes to making money online, making money with e-commerce, making money, period. If you don't have a solid mindset, all you're going to do is quit everything that you start.
Absolutely, man. No, you hit on some great points because I have the same perception. I mean, the mindset is everything. Why? That's why I feed my mind. And when I say feed my mind, I'm talking stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking stuff like this. You know what I mean? Every day, stuff like this. The Myron, 1 million in 12 months. Like stuff like this we're talking about. No BS marketing. Stuff like this, right? So I don't preach what I don't practice. So the
Mhm.
mindset is everything, right? Because as you said, when it comes to the feeling feeling motivated, that's just a feeling, right? That's when discipline comes in. Because you're not gonna feel motivated every day.
Mhm.
It's impossible. Even the greatest don't feel motivated every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm quoting from one of the world best soccer player, Cristiano. He said, man, you think I feel like getting up and going to the gym every day and people talking about I like the gym? I don't, but I know it's got to get done because if I want to be the best, I have to do what I have to do, not to do what I feel like doing and how I feel today. He says it's irrelevant. So for me, I'm thinking, why are we worried about feelings? Those are temporary stuff that's gonna change. If we say we're going to the gym today, if we wake up feeling like trash, guess what? I'm going to the gym. If I wake
Right.
up feeling happy, guess what? I'm going to the gym. So I
Mhm.
think that's the key for everything. And the biggest misconception is people thinking that whoever they're watching on the IG and all these things, they thinking they're motivated every day to do what they're doing. And it's far from the truth.
Right.
It is far from the truth. And we have to, I'm not saying it's easy to get over because you got to understand that, right? Because you're a human being. But what I'm saying is, if you write down your task for the day, it doesn't matter how you feel, you got to get through the task. You know,
Mhm.
feelings is temporary, as what we're saying. You know what I mean? So, no, I like that part of it. I think the mindset is everything. Our perception is our reality, bro.
You actually said the word, bro, like discipline. So many people talk about motivation. So many people talk about the mindset. So many people talk about, educating yourself, investing. All of these terms are thrown around in business, but people don't talk about the discipline part. Like, you know, just like you said, you're not going to feel like making a video every day. You're not going to feel like creating a post every day. But when you're disciplined, no matter how you feel, you got to do it. And I think that's what's missing amongst a lot of people that are unsuccessful, not just online, not just in e-commerce, but in life generally. People feel that, you know, you can you have to be, you have to feel a certain way in order to get a certain result. No, I've made my best videos when I was broke as hell.
100%.
I've made my best content when I didn't have a dollar in my pocket. And then there's people that would not make content when they're broke because they're in their feelings. They're in their
Absolutely.
man, get out your feelings and get discipline. That's what you need more than anything. Discipline. You know, if you want to go to the gym, don't think about the pain that you're going to have to deal with. Think about the pain of laying in a hospital bed years later when you got heart disease. Think about that. And see, so to me, discipline is just a part of my life, bro. It's just a part of my life. I wake up every day like yesterday didn't count. Every day is a new day.
Absolutely. No, I like the way you said that. Feel the pain in the gym or feel it in the hospital bed. Either way, you're gonna feel the pain.
Right?
Choose which
Exactly.
one. Choose which one you
Exactly.
want to feel. And that's
Exactly.
just all it is, man. You cannot escape. You just delaying it, right? So if you
Right.
thinking, oh, I'm gonna waste my younger days, I'm gonna just enjoy every minute of the day and don't care, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna pay for it later. And if you're putting in the work now when you're younger and all that stuff, and you're feeling some type of way and your friend they're laughing at you and all of that, cool, you're gonna benefit later. So it's just when do you want it? Now or later? Because it's coming, the good and the bad. So you gotta choose. So you
Oh
can't
yeah.
escape it. It will come back.
Right.
You know
Time
what
is
I'm
gonna
saying?
pass either way, bro. It's
It-
gonna
It's
pass either way.
it's gonna pass. This year will end whether you do something or you don't.
Exactly.
You think 2025 or any other year gives a S of what's going on? It does not care about your feeling. It
Right.
does not. So might as well do the work and ride the time out because guess what? When the time comes, you're gonna be like, damn, I could have been done,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't put in the action to get it done.
Yeah. And
You know
then
what I'm
see the
saying?
worst. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. My
No,
bad. Go
you
ahead.
good.
Finish.
No, no, I said no, I was finished right there.
The worst feeling in the world is not doing something and then going through the BS that you have to go through as a reflection of not doing something, and then finally deciding to do something that you could have done back here. And then if you
Absolutely.
would have done it back there, you would already be at the result. So a lot of people wait and they delay. I'm waiting for the perfect time. I gotta wait until I get off work. No, I gotta wait until my money is right. No, look, understand that, you know, we don't have as much time as we think. Time is
Mhm.
probably the most important asset that all of us have. And if you're taking, time, this is the reason why I don't worry about anything, right?
Mhm.
Because like think about what worry is. Worry is using present energy thinking about a future outcome that's undesirable to you. As crazy as that sounds, people still worry about money, about how things are going to work. If I go and sit in my car right now in my garage and turn it on, I can still run the gas out by just sitting there. If my neighbors walk by and they'll say, hey, what are you doing? I'm thinking about going somewhere. You see how dumb that sounds? I'm
Wow,
sitting
yeah.
in the car while it's running, thinking about going somewhere. But, relay that to business. There's a lot of people sitting back, knowing they need to do something, but they're thinking about going somewhere and just thinking and thinking and thinking, but not doing anything. And it's just like, man, I mean, I can't live like that no more, bro. I just can't live like that.
No, man, no, it's not a great feeling, man. I've been there, done that. I think when stuff starting to change is when you stop, feeling sorry for yourself. Once you
Mm-hmm.
stop showing yourself sympathy, then it feels like you got a solution for all the problems because nobody gonna come save you. And I'm sure a lot of people in the world can relate to what we're saying now because we're speaking to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're gonna be able to connect because we're speaking to them. They get up in the morning, they don't feel like doing this, they don't feel motivated as according to what they said. They're not feeling the vibe to do this. But everybody has something that they're good at.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some of us figure it out before some, and some of us are searching, and others are not. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only difference. Kev, I know you got a YouTube channel where you drop a lot of just free games on it, how to make money online. Do you mind telling some of the viewers about what you got going on over there?
Well, I mean, I have a channel, basically where I teach people how to make money online. And the reason I started to do that is because I feel like I got all of this energy in me that just has to, like, the world has to hear it, and it's just like, you know, outside of the money aspect, of course, everybody want to do things to make money, but I'm falling more in love with the value that I'm able to provide. Like when I get I got an email yesterday from a lady that said, I was literally at a point of giving up on life. I was
Mm,
done. Like I was done. I wasn't gonna try anything. I wasn't gonna invest anything. I was done. But when I watched your video, it made me feel like it's possible. So if that one person is the only person that ever says that to me, then I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because honestly, everybody tries to chase, well, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? What's my purpose? Now, I can't tell anyone what their purpose is, but I know that, one thing that I feel, and this is me, I feel we're all put here to give value and to help someone else get to another level of life, period. Now,
absolutely.
smart people understand how to make money while they're doing that. Everybody in this world, but back to your question. I'm sorry, I'm kind of digressing, going all over the
Nah,
place.
nah, nah. I love it, man. I love it.
But basically, I, just teach people how to, make money through my experiences, because I had a lot of bad things. I thought, and then at the end of the day, I don't try to present myself like I have it all together. I
Absolutely.
still have things that I'm working on. I still have things that I struggle with. And I know that it's so much fake BS online. I just want to be real with people, man. I'm just
Ab-
being real with people.
No, I
But
love
that's
it, man.
what
I
I
love it.
want to do.
I love it. I love it, man. We're running out of time here. So what I'll do is I'll put your link for everybody who want to go watch Kev video and learn a lot of free game over there on his page. I'll put the link in my description where you can go and view his stuff. He got crazy gems on his page. Crazy, crazy. Kev, before you go, man, can you leave us with something that you teaching how to make money online? Can you drop us a gem right now?
Okay. A gym. I would say, most people fear not starting business because they feel that they don't have an audience or it's hard to build an audience. The easiest way to build an audience, and we're talking about if you don't have money for ads or anything, obviously, the fastest way is to run ads, obviously. But if you don't have money, then you have to understand that you're going to be using your time, which means you are going to have to stay consistent posting on social media. But we're not just talking about posting just anything on social media. Now is the best time to start a business when it comes to growing your audience because people are only paying attention to 5 to 7 second videos with you not saying a word. Hell, you can take a picture of the grass, put a trending audio on your video, and then put a message on there that identifies with someone in your audience, and you can build your audience like that. Back in the day when I started, I had to literally be in front of the camera, sweating, giving game, and really just going at it. So I would say if anybody's looking to build an audience, I would say start with Instagram because you can go and find trending audios. You know, if you don't want to show your face online, literally, and I mean literally, when you go to a restaurant, take a picture or a video of your food and
Mm-hmm.
put a motivational message there on the actual screen so people know exactly what your video is about before they decide to click, and then make sure that the caption sends them somewhere wherever you want them to send them, wherever you want them to go. um I mean, there's a lot of gems, but growing your audience is something that's very, very, very important. And one last thing I want to say, I know I can
Go ahead,
just talk,
Mike. Go
but
ahead.
one last
Go
thing
ahead.
I want to say is, everybody here looking at this video, I want you guys to realize how lucky you are to be in front of someone like, or to have someone like '07 from '07 Academy to take time out of his busy schedule to come out and even be willing to give value. I have called this man for many things, and he has said literally one thing to me, and I applied it, instantly got paid. So you got, listen, if he has any programs, if he has any coachings, if he has any, whatever he has, you're looking at someone that is a real coach, a real mentor, but most importantly, he's been there and he's done that. And if I'm not mistaken, Tony Robbins said, if you want to be successful at anything, find somebody that's been there and done that. So for all of you watching, '07 has been there and done that. So you're in good hands with '07, man.
No, I appreciate all that, man. That what an introduction, man. What a way to wrap up the video. I appreciate that. We're running out of time here, but Kev, your link will be in the description. So if for everybody who want to go check out Kev YouTube channel, How to Make Money Online, he got a ton load of gems. And Kev, your energy, man, is unmatched.
Thank
Your
you, man.
energy is always unmatched. I don't know anybody who's more energetic than you, man. As they say, energy follow income. And I see why you
Straight
have
up.
all that income coming in, right? So
Straight up.
I
Straight up.
appreciate you, man. We're about to wrap this and we'll catch you on a different episode, man. We'll probably do another interview sometime soon.
Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you for your time, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too.